2025 has really been the year of AI agents, and as we enter 2026, that is only going to grow. So today I'm going to show you how you can create your very first AI agent using N8N, which is an incredible tool for AI agents and automations in general. Even if you've never used N8N, it's very straightforward. This platform is super customizable and super powerful. So let's just dive straight into it. What I recommend you to do is get your 14-day free trial on N8N. You can do so with my link that I'll leave down below in the description. With that, you get up to 1,000 executions, which is loads in your free trial. And you also get a lot of OpenAI credits, so you don't actually have to connect your own OpenAI account and fund that account to basically run these AI agents. You can play around with the platform a lot on those free initial credits that you get. And I'll show you exactly how to enable those. But this is what N8N looks like. In my previous video, I showed you how to get started with your first automation, so you can check that out afterwards. But this video is all about how to create an AI agent. So if we click on Create Workflow, it brings you over to this page. You can build with AI or do it manually. I'm going to do it manually in this video. So what you'll first need is some sort of trigger. You can trigger the workflow manually. It can be an on-app event. It can be on-form submission, which I showed you in the previous video. But in this case, we are going to do on a schedule. So this schedule can be whenever you want. We are going to do it once a day at 8 p.m. And that's essentially everything we need to do. So we now have the trigger, which triggers at 8 p.m. every day. And then we will add the AI agent. So if we click on the plus button, you have this AI option. Click onto that and click on AI agent. And this is what it will look like. The first thing you will need to do is add a chat model. Now you can add whatever chat model of your choice, but in this example, we are going to use the OpenAI chat model. And if you do sign up down below to the free trial, you do get these N8N free OpenAI API credits. So you can just select that and you are good to go. But I have actually added my own OpenAI account and API, so I'm going to use my own one. The way you add your own account is to create a new credential. Then you need to find your API key. You can do so under platform.openai.com. Just log in, and here you can see your total spend and usage. Under billing, you can add credits to your account, and you also have your API keys here on the platform, which you can add into N8N. Then you can choose whichever chat model you want. In this case, let's use GPT 5.2, and then we are essentially good to go. The next thing you want to do is add memory. So click on this plus button, and the simplest way to do it, and all you really need to begin, is to use this simple memory option. The standard context window length, which is how many paused interactions the model receives as context, is 5. That will be fine for this agent, but you can obviously adjust that to your own liking. And now the AI agent is basically set up, but it does not have any instructions, so it doesn't actually do anything yet. So if we double click on the AI agent, this is what it looks like. What I'm going to do for this example is, instead of the connected chat trigger node, I am going to define below, and I'm going to write exactly what I want this AI agent to do. And we're going to keep this pretty simple and straightforward. All I'm going to say is act as my personal assistant and just give me a brief summary of what emails I have received today. You have access to my latest emails in Tools. Send me the summary to my email, which you also have access to in Tools. Do not include sender, subject, header. Only include a summary of the information in the emails. Make the message fun and engaging. You do want to be fairly specific. If you, for example, only tell it to send the summary to my email, sometimes that won't work because you need to actually let it know that it has access to your emails in the tools section and that it actually can send you these emails. So you need to be fairly specific, but I think this should work. And that is everything we are going to do. But as you might be able to tell, it does not have any tools added and therefore cannot access my emails. So I'm going to click on this plus button. I'm going to add the Gmail tool. I've already connected 3 of my accounts, but if you want to connect a new account, just click on create new credential, sign in with Google, but with certain other platforms, you might need to add API keys, etc. But since I already have my accounts connected, I'm just going to select that. This tool is going to be for receiving emails so that the AI agent can actually see all the emails I have received. I personally don't receive loads of emails every day, so I'm going to limit it to 50, and I'm going to add a filter which is received after. So here you can manually add a date, so it only accesses emails received after a specific date. But I'm gonna write this, which says today, which means it will only access emails received after whatever day it is when it runs the actual workflow. So in this case, since it's January 1st, it will only access emails after midnight last night or today. And that is basically all we need. Now I will add another tool. It will again be the Gmail tool, but in this case, instead of get, it will be a send tool. So it allows the AI agent to send emails. I want the email to get sent to this account. For the subject and the message, I'm just going to click this button, which lets the model define this parameter and choose the subject and the message itself. And then we are pretty much good to go. But under this tool section, you can literally add any tools. This can, for example, be a daily weather update. You can connect all sorts of weather websites. So every day at 7 a.m., for example, you will automatically get an update on the weather. And these are obviously just the most basic use cases. You can do so many advanced things. I will show you more on that in a little bit. But now this is essentially a working AI agent. So if I now go ahead and click on execute workflow, this will basically run automatically. So the AI agent is telling OpenAI what to do. It's now receiving my emails, and then it's going to go ahead and craft a summary and then send it to my email. And there we go, the workflow was executed successfully. And right now I got this message saying today's inbox snapshot, quick update. All it says is inbox highlights, quick and fun, card update. The card ending in 75 was updated. If you didn't authorize this, check and secure your account. I got an email about how I wrote the wrong email account and that doesn't exist. I got an affiliate report and just a very brief summary of all emails I received in the last day, which I think were like 3 emails. So it's not going to be a very long summary. And obviously this was also with a very brief prompt to the AI. You can make this prompt like 10, 20 times longer, way more in detail. And obviously this isn't really a necessary use case for an AI agent, but it's just a very basic example of how to set up your first AI agent. And once you are able to do this, you can start playing around with more advanced use cases. But if you do want to build something more advanced, you don't necessarily have to do it from scratch, because if you do head into templates, N8N actually has over 7,700 free templates that you can use and edit to your own liking. So if we head to AI, for example, let's say I want to do something about AI summarization. For example, this one, automate weekly Hollywood film briefing via Tavily and Gemini. And you can use this template for free. It will be information about how to actually use it and what it is and what it's good for. But essentially, they also have the schedule triggers. So weekly, every Thursday, this triggers. You have the AI agent. This is connected to different Tavily websites. So weekly releases, weekly box office, Hollywood news, must-watch movies, all of these different websites. Then it's connected to Google Gemini, and it will then send you an email about the weekly Hollywood film briefing, essentially. There are so many cool templates to use, so many cool ways to use N8N to build all sorts of automations and AI agents. Hopefully this video gave you a brief understanding of how to get started with AI agents on N8N. If you have any further questions or want me to make a more detailed video on any specific topic, let me know down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash a like and subscribe down below. Again, make sure to grab your 14-day free N8N trial and free OpenAI credits with the link down below in the description. And with that said, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.